What's going on, everybody? It's Big C with GreenWallSt.com, back with another trading video. Today I'm going to answer the age-old question, the one I get from new traders or people who, are looking to get into trading. I get told this a lot from skeptics, not really a question, but the question is trading gambling? The short answer is no, and the long answer is I'm going to explain why. So a lot of people they don't understand what trading is. So I'm going to try to give some real world examples that we can compare it to so that it makes more sense. But going down the gambling route, we'll compare it to a casino, right? Whenever you go and sit down at a casino as a customer, are you gambling? The answer is yes, because you are playing games in which the odds are not in your favor. When you sit down at a slot machine, the odds of hitting 777s, very low. But obviously, if you hit it, wow, you can make a ton. Do some people turn trading into that and they just try to buy lottery tickets and they're playing, games and buying stocks that have really low probabilities of working? Of course, you can make trading gambling for sure. Now, the smarter traders and the ones who are trying to do it for a living, and it's not really a hobby for them, and the consistently profitable traders are not trying to be a customer at the casino. You're trying to be the casino, right? So is the casino gambling? Obviously, when you sit down and play a hand of blackjack, the casino is playing blackjack with you, right? But the casino is not gambling. They are assuming risk, right? So on any one hand, they could still lose money, but they know that over time, they'll make money. You've been down the Las Vegas Strip recently, them motherfuckers making a lot of money. That's a profitable business. They're not gambling, right? Because they're playing in games of odds, in games of probabilities, but the probabilities are in their favor. So in trading, that's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to spot opportunities in trades in which the odds are in your favor and bet money based on that. Another example would be like poker, right? So in poker, you have hands, and each hand has a certain, before you see the flop and all this, each hand has a probability of working, right? You get pocket aces. I don't know what the exact percentages is. I'm gonna say like 95%, 90%, right? If you have pocket aces, you have a 90% chance of winning. It's probably over 90%, bear with me on that. But trading is essentially like a poker game. This is why you see a lot of people who used to play poker. There's a lot of overlap here in the poker world and the trading world, because day traders, they are viewing setups in price and patterns in price as hands dealt to them. It's the exact same thing. Although I would argue as a trader, you actually have a higher probability of success than in poker, because the beautiful thing about trading is you don't have to play. In poker, there's a blind and it comes around, and every time it hits you, boom, you gotta pay it. So eventually, if you don't play, you just run out of money. In trading, you don't have to do that. Imagine a poker game that you could sit down and play, but you only had to play when you had pocket aces. What the fuck? That'd be the best poker game of all time. I'll just do that. Now, obviously, some traders do that, and they'll wait, and trade once a month, once every 3 months, only those really high probability opportunities, and push all their money in and trade that way. I don't wait for pocket aces. There are other hands that you can play and, setups that offer high probability chances of making money every single day in the market. It might be pocket tens, it might be pocket jacks, something, again, that comes every single day and you are able to play. So, another question you could ask, is poker gambling? Technically, poker's gambling, but you see the same people at the final table at the World Series of Poker almost every year. There's professional poker players and amateurs. The professionals are playing thousands and thousands of hands all the time. They're studying the probabilities. They know the game inside and out. They've had 7 deuce offsuit versus, whatever the fuck with this on the flop and this river. They've been through so many situations that they know how to react, they know how to bet, they know when to fold, they know when to increase their bet size. Trading is the exact same thing. So is trading gambling? No. You're simply spotting high probability opportunities and you are assuming risk instead of taking risk. Again, this is if you're trying to be a consistently profitable trader and you're not just going out buying lottery ticket, you know, penny stocks, and somebody tweeted it out and you're hoping that it goes up and then it goes down and you're like, what the fuck? Yes, is that gambling? For sure it is. But it all depends on how you treat it. Do you treat it as a career, as a job? Is it just a hobby and something you know, throw a couple $100 in and hopefully it turns into something great? Yes, that is gambling. But hopefully that explanation makes sense. It's kind of confusing from the outside. You hear people, especially like from, you know, parents and older generations that maybe, you know, they got involved in trading in like the late 90s and bought a lot of stocks when they were up and then they crashed and they're like, those damned stocks. It's all gambling. But it's a more nuanced question. It's a more nuanced answer, and it depends how you treat it. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you all for tuning into the video. GreenWallSt.com. We are running a 5-day free trial. If you want to come play poker with us and try to find these high probability hands each day and learn what makes a good setup, what makes a good trade, and one that shifts the probabilities in your favor. Once again, we are running a 5-day free trial. So come through, watch the educational material, spend a week inside the Discord and trade live with us. If you don't like it after 5 days, you can cancel risk-free and you know, move on to something else, because trading is very difficult. And even if you are placing those high probability trades, it can be tough to stay disciplined to do that and only that all day, every day, when there's so much noise, so much action going on. You know, that's only one small piece of a bigger puzzle. But once again, thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you right back here in the next video. Peace out, everybody.